Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, to 2022. Okay, in the last video, I was supposed to do some test runs with this. Due to house renovating, I've been flat out at home doing some work. Next minute we got rain for 4 days, mate. The grass grows real quick, so for the council to mow the football ovals and all that, I don't want to do any mowing with my own barger. But anyway, come back to this. Last time we talked about, I brought some high-speed gears from rcmax Taylor. Okay, I actually brought a 54mm heavy duty bell carrier plus a blackbone clutch bell, and I brought a set of 26 pinion high speed gear with 58 spur gear. Unfortunately, they send me out a mismatched gear set, which I'll show you. They send me 46 on the spur. Okay, it should be a 48. Okay, so I did email rcmax, waiting for a reply to send me out the right spur gear. Okay, plus I asked them I would pay for 28 pinion tooth setup extra, because I could go up an extra 1 or 2 teeth on the ratio. Okay. The only reason why I went that way, using the Rovan 71cc engine, and which I'm running a reed block setup, which is finished, and then I've got to do extra transfer ports on the head and do some work on the exhaust. So I've got a bit of porting to do, which I haven't had time to do. So I put it all in. Nice gear, really nice gear, as you can see. Okay, the only problem I had, you guys, if you do order it from rcmax, you should get the backing plate. Oh, I think Turtle Racing, I'm not sure, V1, V2, use one of them. Okay, I'll just show you what the problem was. Just putting a standard Rovan one on, aftermarket, which I don't like using because you get a mesh problem. I use TT Racing from China, since work well with my barges. Okay, the Raid ones aftermarket can cause a mesh problem on your gears. Okay, now I'll show you the difference. Okay, right, so this hole here is 30mm. Okay, using the rcmax one, has to be 32. So what I did, I got a marker out, marked it around the hole, got my little die grinder out, and I die grinded out to 32. Okay, then you'll find the screws that actually you get to screw on your clutch carrier are very close. Okay, right on the bearing. So I actually notched the bearing a little bit and get it to sit that those bolts in. Okay, which is a countersink. Okay, just to show you the difference, before I was running the Rovan high-speed gears, I ended up using 7mm hex bell vertico, because that's all you can do. High-speed gears with Rovan. is only 7mm hex. Okay, which I was worried down the line, yeah, I could snap this. Okay, I was running a 9mm hex vertigo, nice clutch bell. Problem is they don't make high speed gears. 22 pinions to the highest you're going to get. Just a shame on that. So it'll go on one of the other barges. Okay, as you see, that was Rovan pinion 26 with 7mm hex. So I use the Blackbone gears, mate. You're never going to snap that. And I'm just lucky. Okay, I got the wrong spur gear sent to me. I just put the Rovan one back on so that doesn't throw me out of action. Last time I talked about, I upgraded my rear shocks to 10mm. Okay, using Rovan. Actually, it's a nice set of shocks from Rovan compared to all the other ones that make 6 or whatever 10mm. It's a much nicer unit, less slop. Now the only problem I had, the springs were too soft in the rear. Okay, even if I wound it up, then you get the problem that the coil springs kick to one side. Okay, so at the same time when I got the clutch bell and carrier, these springs made in England at 0.4 millimeters thicker, and it's made the strongest spring steel. Okay, more better quality. I haven't really wound them up. They work really good. I'm sure I'm going to wind it up a little bit more preload, but mate, much better than a standard setup for you guys. Last time I mentioned you guys, if you are putting a 71cc into a 5B, you want to go that route. Yes, I forgot to tell you, mate, you need to get the roll cage to suit it. The motor sits up much higher than a standard one. You can see what I'm showing you. Plus you can't run the plastic inside cage piece, which is not there. Well, you can, but you've got to cut a section out to fit it in. Okay, it's going to do nothing anyway. The only thing what I will do, I've got the plastic one here, is cut it and put only this piece here, so I'll be lifting my exhaust up so I can put the body shell on. Okay, I plan to go back to work next week, make the coupling on this setup, same as I did for Wayne. Okay, which is a lot of work because it's been a couple of hours machining, making that coupling set up. It's a pretty tight tolerance the way I did. I'm still waiting on Wayne to do testing on the pipe I made him. I went really overkill on his and I made it pretty tight, fitting the pipe up real close because he's running the truck body. This pipe won't fit a 5T, okay? I made it for a 5B. Okay, look guys, a lot of you I've got a list of pipes to make due to COVID. It's hard to say. It's going to be nearly up to a couple of months to make some pipes. I'll see how I go back to work next week. It's finding the time for this. I actually do 2 jobs, and I was doing this in my spare time. Okay, so I mainly made a pipe for Wade SRE Customs because I want to see how with his port work and all that, how this pipe actually works. Man, it's a killer down below and all that. We're just trying to chase a bit more top end. I seen an article going back a while ago. Okay, interesting subject. Okay, I'm going to do some homework on this. Sometimes on some engines, okay, especially big bore motors, because this is supposed to be like a copy of a chainsaw engine, so on and so on. And chainsaw motors have a particular coil. Now, what I'm saying is that the coils are designed to rev to a certain point. Okay, so that's what can limit your revs on big bore engines. Okay, I'm going to look right into the subject because DDM, Dave Discount Motors, did sell coils. Okay, I haven't seen for a while. It's been a long time. Pretty interested to see that. See, this motor is supposed to, spend 14,000 RPM. Okay, because what we're really trying to chase is more RPM. Okay, there could be a factor with the coil that could be limiting the revs. Okay, it was an interesting subject when I saw it, and I would like to try a high performance coil to see if we can chase some more RPM. And this is what could be limiting the RPM on the Rovan 71cc engine. So just look out for that. Really, that's a lot at the moment. I'm hoping to do some test runs, maybe about 3 days, hoping on the weather. Okay, while we're on the subject, a couple of things, interesting ideas. Rose joints on your upper rear suspension. Okay, you can buy these are actually 6mm female to actually this is a 5mm. Okay, 5mm hole to 5mm female internal with the thread. Now you can buy those yourself. You need to get yourself a 6mm tap, 5mm drill. Okay, so just drill out 5mm, 6mm tap. Now before you put your 6mm tap, you will have to shampoo the hole a little bit. That'll make it easier for getting your tap to actually bite thread. And I made machine up some spacers on either side, and mate, this works a treat. It's actually cheap to buy and mate, much better than Rovan ball rod ends, mate, because there's too much slop. Another come back to the steering. I will guys show you how that fixes that steering problem I talked about, so you'll have the same turnings as left to right, so your wheels have the same amount. Okay, I will get back to you about a little plate to make up to fix this problem. Okay, come back on the steering. Okay, as you see from Rovan, there's a plastic setup you can buy, and there's all metal one you can buy. Okay, you definitely got to run the metal top, mate. There's too much flex on the plastic. Okay, I end up using the plastic turnbuckle system in there, but when I'm finding the spring's pretty weak on that, so I'll end up putting this metal one in. In the other barges, yeah, I've got all that set up. Now the only thing, when you buy the whole kit, you get these little turnbuckles, mate. Yeah, there's that much slop in the thread and everything, mate, from away, because it's a pain in the butt try and change that whole system to fix that problem, just use your plastic ones, on the plastic turnbuckles. They're the right length. Okay, you usually find them on the late model barges the same length as the sway bar link buckles. Okay, they're one piece, mate. They work the best, mate. The metal little turnbuckles, mate, they'll come loose, or the threads go. It's just too much slop. All right, that's about it. Just another thing, I brought one of these a while ago. It's like a dog lead. They work fantastic, mate. If you actually you break it or anything, and you're about 300 metres from your car, and you're trying to carry 18 kilos of car, whatever it is, with all the billet stuff, yeah, it's pretty heavy stuff. Okay, so this dog lead setups, you've got a clip on the two clips, one on, you can clip on this side and that side, or at the rear, and you just pick it up and just walk it like a dog back to your car. They are magic. They're great. I used one of them last time on my stepson's car when we actually broke it. Saved a lot of problems. Alright guys, I shall see you next time. Hopefully I'll get to run this next week. I've got to go to the phone shop and get one of those clip-on phone things you put in your car, but it'd be going to my cap, my hat or whatever, because I worked out to do footage in action wise and that. Just stick the phone in your head, that way I don't have to hold the phone in one hand and trying to control the other. It's just not going to happen, mate. It's a straight line. Anyway, all out. Looking for to take it for a run. The next video we'll be taking this a run. I need to do one really good run. I'll actually show it in full action. I'm scared of hitting the pedal to metal on this, okay, because I want to do this run that way. Yep, the head's coming off. Okay, putting the port version of my own on there and putting the reed block on. So we'll do one more video with this pipe and just can't be set up without the reed block. I just want to see how it fully really goes. I'll tune it in as best I can. I realised a couple problems last time, sort of solved that problem. Yeah, have to get that run in. Once that's done, I'll upload it for you guys to see how it really works. And the video might be in between, just showing the setup of me porting the reed block on, and the video of what the difference from no reed block to a reed block. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm out. Thank you.